Welcome back to the comment section. My name is Tamara. This is Iron Mike. And Iron Mike's ready to get right into it, so let's get right into it. Today's video is from a YouTube page called Law and Crime. It's an amazing channel. They have a lot of thorough information. And I do jump around. I watch a lot of videos, but today this one's the one we're going to talk about. So if you want to check it out, this was streamed a day ago. And it is so noteworthy. Almost every single thing they talk about in this case, in this video about this case, is really worth the watch. But there's a lot of moving parts in this. So what I've done is I've taken one major part of this case, which is the racketeering, because it's getting very complicated. And a lot of people are starting to think that he's going to walk because it's just too high of a charge. It's a very, very complicated case to prove. So I made a list of all of the things involved in his racketeering that he's been charged with. And now we all need to know that you need to be charged with at least two of those things on that list for it to be considered racketeering. So I'm going to show you the list that I made. Before we do that, I want to read to you this comment. Crazy how deep this whole Diddy situation goes. Power, manipulation, control. It's like watching a real-life psychological thriller. People always think psychopaths are just movie characters, but the truth is, they walk among us in suits and smiles. If you're into this kind of mind-twisting stuff, Exquisite Psychopath by Jonah Brones is honestly worth the read. Not saying it's about Diddy, but the patterns of behavior feel eerily familiar. And the two comments on this one are, that book is no joke, and the other one is, Satan doesn't reinvent the wheel. Now, I wanted to share that comment because it's one of the things I'm trying to capitalize off of in this case for this channel. The psychosis of the situation, the mental health of the situation, the coercion and how it's a real thing in this situation, and how, yes, these people walk among us every single day. And let's just segue that into this next comment. When Cassie was running away, it was her saying no. Then he ran to find her, beat her, and force her to return against her will. That's kidnapping and trafficking, and domestic violence, abuse, control, and so much more. Very, very sad. I agree with every word that she said, but that's our opinion. And so that's why I'm saying it's going to get really difficult for the prosecution to absolutely convince the jury of this. So that's the cross they have to bear. But let's go ahead and look at that list that I made real quick, and then we'll talk about it some more. So these are Diddy's specific racketeering charges and how each witness so far has played a direct role in confirming those charges. So that's how everybody's played a role so far in the specific charges of racketeering. I'm going to do a part 2, and I'll see you there, and we'll get more into it.